Braille document 1.
Hi, this is Dr. Robinson, and today I'm going to go over how you can do UEB Math in Word. I'm going to show you with NVDA first, and I have downloaded MathCat. Let me just quickly show you how to do that. And then I'm going to switch over to JAWS. So NVDA, I'm going to go ahead and do Insert N.
NVDA menu. Preferences submenu.
Preferences,
Settings. S.
and you'll see
Speech. Punct. Input. MathCat settings.
MathCat
M.
settings are underneath of preferences. So let me go ahead and show you how you get that.
Preferences submenu P.
Down to tools,
Tools submenu. View log L.
and you're going to go down to add-on store.
Speech. Braille. Add-on store.
Okay. And from
A.
there, you're just going to look for add-ons and type in MathCat and get MathCat loaded. So your math is going to read correctly. Restart your NVDA and it should just pop right back up for you. And if it doesn't, then you might need to restart your computer. Anyway, let's go ahead and escape out of that.
Tools. Document 1. Word.
And I'm just going to take you through a simple sequence of basic math into algebra and some radicals, etc. So all equals always begins all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do all equals.
Selected.
Let's just start with a nice addition problem.
1 plus 2 equals 3.
Okay, so I have my Braille viewer open also for you sighted people. You can look to the top right-hand corner and you can actually see, and then of course it says the word end equation that will show up on your Braille display also just beautifully. So let's go ahead and hit enter. And I'm going to up arrow so you can hear.
1 plus 2 is equal to 3 section 1.
Okay.
1 plus 2 equals 3.
And I'm just right and left arrowing, so you can do this if you have to do it auditorily. If you're in a country where you cannot get a digital display, you can still have that option.
Blank.
And I'm going to hit down arrow.
Blank.
Okay, let's go ahead and do Alt equals.
Selected.
Okay, let's get it a little more challenging here.
2x
And I'm not going to solve these.
plus
I just want to show you you can have the ability to do it.
3 equals 1, 1.
Okay, once again, you're going to look up in your Braille viewer. You're going to see its beautiful UEB code. And I can go character at a time.
2x 1 equals 3 plus x equation.
Okay.
X. 1 plus 2 is equal to
And
3 section 1.
I do suggest up arrow, get the whole view of the problem, and then down arrow, because if you do not have a Braille display, you really want to make sure you have every single character reading to you.
2x plus 3 is equal to 11 section 1.
Yep, and you'll notice if I left arrow, sometimes it misses the 2.
2x plus equation.
But it says 2x as I narrowed it.
X
Arrow.
plus 3 equal 1, 1.
Okay.
Blank.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit enter there. And all equals, let's get a little more challenging here.
Selected.
Well, I guess I'll do one more simple one.
4
Let's
z
see here.
plus 2 equals 1, 8.
Okay, and
4z 1 equal 2 plus z equation.
you'll notice that as soon as you left arrow, it reads the whole problem first, and then you can go character at a time. But let's go ahead and go up and then down again.
2x plus 3 is equal to 11 section 1.
And you can see the beautiful UEB math in the Braille viewer.
4z plus 2 is equal to 18 section 1.
Okay, and I'm going to hit
End equation.
Okay, let's go ahead and do a radical. Get a little bit more challenging here.
Selected.
Okay, so now we're getting into Unicode. It's going to be kind of a combination of Unicode-LaTex as you move through and going into more advanced math and LaTeX. You're going to be starting to use your braces in there. But so backslash is our go-to problem. Actually, before I actually get to radicals, let's go ahead and do a times problem.
5
I'm
space
going to do backslash TIMES.
backslash TIMES space.
Now visually, and you can hear that click, so it changes from those words to the beautiful visual times.
Space 3 space equals.
And we're going to pretend that this is a worksheet, so they have to figure out what 5 times 3 is. Let's go ahead and do a division problem. And let's go ahead and do all equals again.
Selected.
And we'll do
1
4
space.
So once again, a little bit of Unicode in here, and it's going to be backslash div.
Backslash div space.
And visually, you can see it turn into a beautiful division symbol. And let's go ahead and
space,
do
2, space,
2. Of
equals,
course, we're not going to answer this because this is going to be a worksheet going to the student. And you can, of course, see the beautiful UEB math up in the corner. Okay, let's hit enter on this. Let's go ahead and do Alt equals.
selected,
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do a radical square root, and it's backslash SQRT.
backslash SQRT, space,
And as soon as you hit space bar, you're actually going to see it put in the beautiful symbol there.
X, plus, 1,
Let's see, do
equals,
equals.
3.
Okay, and of course you can left arrow.
The square root of X plus 1 is equal to 3. 3
Pretty gorgeous.
equals 1 plus X, carriage return.
Yep, hit the carriage return, down arrow.
The square root of X plus 1 is equal to 3 section 1.
Okay. So once again, if you're in a country that you don't have an option of a Braille display, you can up and down arrow, left and right arrow, and get it, and of course be able to solve this.
The square root of X plus 1 is equal to 3.
Pretty nice. Let's go ahead and hit enter. Okay, let's do Alt equals.
Selected.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and do to the power of, so you can see how that works.
3. Y.
Okay, to the power of, you're going to use caret, which is going to be Shift 6.
Caret.
And let's go ahead and make that to the power of
2. Dash 1. 2. Equals 0.
Okay, and left arrow once.
3y squared minus 12 is equal to 0.
Okay.
0.
So once again, UEB Math, it's showing beautiful on your Braille display if you've got that option. If you don't, auditorily, you have it again also. And you can up and down arrow, left and right arrow to get that. I'm going to go to the end of the line.
Blank.
Okay, and hit enter again. Let's go ahead and do one more before I switch to JAWS.
Selected.
Okay, let's go ahead and
4.
3/4.
W. Dash 2. Equals 1. Space.
Okay, left arrow.
3. 1.
Whoops, and you'll notice I hit it twice.
Blank.
Can't do that.
1.
And let's go ahead and up arrow.
3y squared 3 over 4w minus 2 is equal to 1 section 1.
You'll notice I wrote that wrong because I forgot to put the space after the 4. So just note that issue. So I'm going to keep my problematic problem there and I'm going to rewrite it correctly.
3 over 4w minus 2 is equal to 1.
Yeah, that's wrong. It's 3/4 w minus 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that correctly now. Let's hit enter. Alt equals. And my alt equals didn't want to work. Let's try that again. Okay, I love technology that likes to blip off. I'm going to alt tab off, alt tab back on.
Document 1. Word. Document.
Right? Yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh, my alt equals. So let me tell you, if alt equals is, and this is technology, and it can actually glip with the recording problem that I'm doing. So I'm going to do Alt N E I to insert it. So Alt N.
Ribbon tabs tab.
E I. And
I. Built-in grouping 1 of 2. Area of circle not selected, surface area of a circle with radius R1 of.
And it's actually not even giving me insert new equation. Oh, that is hilarious. So I'm going to go back and just edit that.
Document 1.
Because there's always a way to correct it.
Ribbon tabs tab control expanded. Insert tab select.
Okay.
3 over 4w minus 2 is equal to 1 section 1. 3 over 4w minus 3. 3. 3. 3 over 4w minus 2 is 3/4 minus 2 is equal to 1 end denominator.
Okay.
Minus.
And now hit my
W.
And now it actually makes the correction. 3/4 w minus 2 equals 1. Let's up arrow.
3y squared minus 12 is equal to 0. 3/4 w minus 2 is equal to 1 section 1.
Okay, so if you're not going to be recording, then of course you're probably not going to have those little hiccups in there. But you can actually get right back into the problem and do it, just so you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the end.
Carriage return.
And enter. And now I'm going to exit edit NVDA, and I'm actually going to start my JAWS so we can do that. Actually, I'm going to do that in a separate recording just so you can digest this information, because there's going to be UEB Math people and there's going to be who are using NVDA and then JAWS people. So this is going to be the NVDA with Microsoft Office and your Braille viewer, so you can see it actually reads beautifully in UEB Math. Okay, hope that helps.
You have end meeting or